All right, guys, light it up for me again. We're on my eBay page here, and I just want to show you guys some of the plays I've been making here. And you can give me your input. I actually value your guys' input a lot. So I have my watch list here, and I've done a little research on the Southern Isles back in 2001, Pokemon Southern Islands promo. I don't know too much about these. One of my YouTube guys, channels that I like, the Pika Pika Pawpaw. I really like his channel. Nice family guy. Provides crazy Pokemon statistics and metrics. And so I'm looking at. He tipped me off these Southern Isles cards, and this is one of them right here. You don't have to look at the screen. I mean, if you want to, you can. This is the Togepi, and I actually bought a PSA 9 version of this yesterday for about 500. It is I've only seen a PSA 10 of the Slowking, and that was like $10,000. So my thought process is like, okay, like if these PSA 10s are going for 5 digits, then I should probably stock up on as many 9s, 8s, and whatevers as I possibly can. Also, these are gorgeous cards. These kind of designs are beautiful. It's almost like the Legendary collection. I think this is a good tip-off. I trust this YouTube guy, and I trust him enough to where I did spend a good, $1,200 on 3 or 4 of these Southern Islands cards. So I got the Togepi for right here. So for 500, PSA 9 Togepi, Southern Islands. I got a PSA 9 Slowking from Southern Islands, as you can see here, for $379. I think that's a pretty good play. What do you guys think? And I love how this card looks. And you got a swirl there. If you can get some swirls on these, I mean, honestly, I really am gonna. I don't know. I just like these cards. I think investing in Pokemon is a percentage of it is based on what you like to buy and what you like to hold. I always talk about conviction in my crypto videos. I have conviction for XRP because it's tortured me for 8 years, so I have to keep buying it. Bitcoin, I'm so far into it, I got to keep buying. Ethereum, same thing. But this is why it's hard for me to start adding new coins, because I like to have big stacks of things. So this card I really like, and I think I can have some good conviction holding it, especially because a PSA 10 is just so valuable and rare. I can't find them on eBay. So in my thinking, PSA 9s and 8s will probably be good enough to make some cash off these. Flip them in 5 years. Who knows where they'll go. And they're still slightly affordable. For 2001, most of these vintage cards are sitting in the thousands, not the hundreds. So I think these are good buys, in my opinion. And I also got a CGC 10 Vileplume for 400 from the same collection, the Southern Islands, for $499. And I think these cards are gorgeous. I don't like CGC, but it's a 10, and I can't really find 10s. And a 10 for 500, 2001 vintage, far out of print, I think it's a good play. So I'm curious as to what you guys think of that. And I'm looking for my collector app here, which I can't seem to find. But anyway... Oh, here it is. Got it. Let's go to the collector app. And I also added those 3 legendary dogs from Crown Zenith. And I'm wondering what you guys think of that play. Not that I care if you guys see how much money I have. I mean, but whatever. I'll just hide it. So you can see Evolving Skies is back up to 2,500, which is about what I paid. We had a dip there to 1,900. And it was scooped up. And so Evolving Skies, guys, to me, feels like Ethereum. It's like second best. It's like top of the line, top notch, old reliable, Old Faithful. Nobody's leaving Evolving Skies, dude. Nobody's leaving it. That's like that. I think everybody should have one Evolving Skies box. I think everyone, and I'm working on getting a Fusion Strike box. I think everyone should have a. If you want a good starting spot for your PC, your personal collection, I would start in the beginning of the Sword and Shield era. Maybe some Sun and Moon if you want to pick up a base set. That's probably the cheapest booster box you're going to get from Sun and Moon, and you'll probably get it for $800, $900. But I would start late Sun and Moon, early Sword and Shield. That'll give you the best budget-friendly products. But if you can find some gems like those Southern Islands, I think those are going to be gems. And, my dad, little short story for you guys. My dad has the entire Fleer Michael Jordan set with the Michael Jordan rookie card, PSA 8. And he bought it back in like 2002 or something like that. At a card show, he bought it for like $1,000. It is worth just the Michael Jordan rookie card alone, not the whole set. Just the card alone is worth $18,000. That's an 18x in, 15 years? Not bad. I mean, you want to have your money working for you in other places, obviously. But if you have one little thing like that that's giving you an 18x in anything is great. But, don't tell that to XRP because that shit can't do anything. We've never had an 8x. No, we have. Back when it was like, before I got into it. But you know what I mean, guys. So anyway, here's the rest of my collection. I got those 3 legendary dogs. I got, the Suicune V, the Raikou V, and the Entei V. All good plays, I think. I'm hearing a lot of talk about CZ. And I'm not talking about CZ Binance. I'm talking about CZ Crown Zenith. I think everyone's saying those are good plays, so I'm jumping in. So I got a little bit of exposure here. I got to get me a couple booster bundles. But mainly I'm focusing on slabs that I like to collect. And I like slabs. I don't really like raws. All these raws I have, I'm going to send them in. Sylveon right there. I have an Umbreon. I got a Espeon EX from Prismatic. I'm really trying to get all the Prismatics going. And that is my goal. Trying to get more Paldean Fates. Trying to get more Black Bolt. More Prismatic, obviously. You need more Prismatic. Let's get rid of that because I got the graded one. Okay. All right. Anyway, guys, that is my video. Let me know in the comments what you guys are buying as far as Pokemon is concerned. I know you guys keep letting me know. I'm just going to keep asking. You guys just keep throwing me information, okay? I love when I hear from you guys. Thank you. I know I'm a dick. I know I'm the biggest dickhead on YouTube with my channel, but it's just my personality. And I get very upset when people say things and then they go back or they move the goalposts or like just some riffraff shit. You know what I mean? Like, be truthful, be honest. If you're saying XRP is going to replace the new financial system, then it better happen in a reasonable amount of time. 8 years should be plenty of time for XRP to make a run to $10. Easily. Whatever is going on right now is fishy as hell. Okay? Didn't mean to divert there from XRP from Pokemon. But anyway, Evolving Skies booster boxes. Starting your collection at Sword and Shield if you want, maybe a little late Sun and Moon. It depends on your budget, obviously, but I wouldn't buy any of the I call them the foundation items, your vintage cards that are in the tens of thousands. I don't really know if those are good plays because they're like thousands of % pumped. But then again, they're not really going anywhere. I don't ever see a base set booster box going $1,000 literally ever again. It's not going to happen, obviously. I don't see it going down to $20,000 ever again. Base set booster box is sitting steadily, I believe, at about $50,000 to $80,000, something like that, right? So that's never going to come down. If that comes down, you'll see the entire Pokemon market collapse. That means something's going on. Okay, I'm rambling here, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys are stacking up, okay? Thanks. Peace.